A resolution creating tax cuts for companies buying rainforest land. Whereas rainforests are critical to the existence of plants, animals, natives of the area, and to the ecology of other parts of the earth. And whereas lumberjackers, Western-style farmers, and poachers are destroying these ecological centers. And whereas this destruction can and does stop when the land is bought and preserved in its natural form. Therefore, be it resolved by this NFL Student Congress here assembled, the tax cut be given to companies buying rainforest land. Respectfully submitted, North Miami Beach Senior High School. The sounds of death and destruction reflect off the rainforest floor. Chainsaws gnawing at the trunks of trees, gunshots, and animal screams. Farm animals chewing away at precious plant life. In the end, these lumberjackers, poachers, and sharecroppers hurt us, themselves, and the future. This resolution is not trying to only save Mother Earth, it's also trying to save ourselves, because we only have one home. I urge you to vote affirmative for the resolution creating tax cuts for companies buying rainforest land for 2 reasons. The first being conservation. There's a hard-fought battle going on in world banks and international bodies between common sense and greed. Organizations such as the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, Tropical Forest Action Program, and the European Community have been trying to halt the destruction of the rainforest. But the news continues to get bad, as Asia Week 1993 August reports that 450 million acres of forest land could be gone in Asia alone by the year 2000. And the reason is not for lack of effort. It's because the one major concern and the one major need of these countries is not being addressed. They need money. And no matter how many organizations there are created, unless that money need is met, the destruction of the rainforest will continue. If land is sold to foreign companies, it is more likely these countries and rainforests will be kept or preserved in its natural form, and international laws and regulations will be enforced or created. Which leads to my second point, money. They will do this in order so that they can get more money. On top of that, tax breaks to companies provide extra fiscal incentive to invest money in rainforests. The land can be used for research of products and or medicine, just as long as it's not violating any international federal ecological regulations. This land can be only used in its natural form and not destroyed. According to the World Press Review of July 1994, this land can be used to develop scientific knowledge and applied technologies. If we are successful in this idea of buying rainforest land and promoting tax cuts and fiscal independence, it can mean finally the forging of saving the environment and making money, which is important because those are the 2 most important things in this world today. Of course, time is running out, as greed is killing off more and more rainforest land. But with this resolution, the United States can help slow down and eventually halt the senseless destruction. That is why, for the reason of saving the rainforest and improving the economic situation, I urge you to vote affirmative for a resolution creating tax cuts for companies buying rainforest land. Now stand for cross-action.